Let's check in now with meteorologist Alex Puckett. Are we going to see any rain anytime soon, Alex?
We definitely need it, but unfortunately not any time within the 7-day forecast am I putting rain on the board right now. And again, we do need it. It has been a month, essentially, since we've had meaningful rain measured in Birmingham. We've had a couple of days where we've had enough to knock the dust out of the rain gauge, but not something that you would really be able to measure in your backyard. I called that greater than 1/10 of an inch. Last time that happened, September 5th, when we had just shy of 4/10 of an inch of rain in Birmingham. Now, for us to get dry this time of year, not that uncommon. It's late September into October, usually the driest stretch in central Alabama and for most of the state of Alabama. The only time we see really big rain typically this time of year would be from a tropical system, but this year, again, we've been really dry, and while we're not going to likely hit that 3.34 inches, we do have some rain. I do expect some rain later on this month, but it'll be below average most likely. Highest chance to see below average rainfall for the month will be west of I-65, but for the entire state, I think it's unlikely we get to that 3 1/3 inches that you would expect to see this time of year. For the drought monitor, this will be updated tomorrow. Note right now all the yellow you see, that's not technically drought, just abnormally dry. That's the first thing we start measuring on the drought monitor. We could see some upgrades to this. Right now, about 1/3 of the state considered abnormally dry, most of that in South Alabama and in Northwest Alabama. You'd see a little bit, though, in Central Alabama as well. I would expect that to expand with the next outlook with no rain over the past 7 days. We're dry today. You can see the remnants of what was Hurricane Ian that's been absorbed by an upper-level low back across the northeast, a front back to our west. And we do get a front to make its way to us later on this week towards the weekend, but no moisture to give us rain. Temperatures today in the 70s right now. We'll climb to about 80 tonight. Temperatures dropping down into the upper 40s and low 50s this evening. And then looking a little bit warmer, but still feeling nice as we head into the day tomorrow. Again, no rain in the forecast anytime soon. This is precipitable water. Essentially, if you wring the atmosphere out like a sponge, how much water do you get? Well, through this weekend, not much. By the time we get to the middle of next week, we start to see a little bit of moisture returning, and I think by the end of the 7-day forecast, as we head into the later half of next week, we might get some rain. But through Wednesday, I've got nothing for rain. Now, the silver lining is the weather looking fantastic in Athens and in Tuscaloosa for the football games as we head into this weekend. Both those games going to be right here on CBS 42, so be sure to tune in at 2:30 and 7 for those games. And, of course, Chris Brees and the sports team will have you covered all Saturday long. As for our 7-day forecast, pretty comfortable. It will get cooler, though, as we head into this weekend, feeling like fall Saturday and Sunday.